guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, here I'm going to tell you how I went on a solo trip to Brussels. Brussels is a city in Belgium, by the way. I decided to go on a 1 day trip because I had a Schengen visa from Belgium and I just decided like I have to go and stamp it before I actually go on my main trip. By the way, I just took like I had I had like few hours to actually book in flight and all that because it was a last minute thing. I had to go from Manchester because the flight from Birmingham was really pricey. So I drove down to Manchester and dropped my car off, and then I just went down to the airport basically. So yeah, and the flight to Belgium is not really pricey if you're actually booking it from if you're not booking it last minute basically. Like you could get like a 28, 29 pounds flight if you are actually doing like way prior to the time you're actually going. So yeah, it was a night flight, so I had to take a night air flight to Belgium. So I know I had just my bag with me, so I had to wear whatever I knew that I was going to be able to wear the next day anyway. So I had just my handbag containing my few makeups and cosmetics and then skincare basically, and basically a change of top. Got down to Belgium, Brussels in around I think 10-ish or something. I'm not sure. I think around 10. Yeah, basically. So their transport system is quite good, but I don't think they have anything. They always have something that goes from airport to the city. Thank God my hotel was booked in the city. So it just took like about an hour to actually get to the city from airport. So I took a taxi down to my hotel, which is at about 15 minutes, 16, 15 minutes. So I got to my hotel really late. I think because it took me a while to actually get a taxi and the journey from hotel from airport anyway. So I got there like at that time basically. For this hotel, I got it about 60 pounds. So I was not expecting much, to be honest. In fact, I was actually really surprised that the hotel is this, I mean, clean and nice. So to be honest, for the price, fair enough. Because most of the hotels I was getting, and this was in the city, most of the hotels I was getting were really pricey because it was last minute. So yeah, I woke up in the morning. This was my breakfast, and breakfast was really good. I mean, for that price and a free breakfast, honestly, it was really nice, like a buffet, normal buffet breakfast, and just eat all you can and all that. So yeah, and I was starving because I didn't eat anything almost a day before. So yeah, I had what I could have anyway. But yeah, it was really good, and I was not really expecting much, but was something. And yeah, I was going to do my tour thing for that time. I think I left my hotel for around the one because I was not able to charge my phone. My phone actually switched. I think it turned off that morning after I recorded my breakfast thing. That's when it switched off. Because when you get to European countries, the kind of sockets they use there, like for charging, is different from what we have in the UK. So they have different what's it called? I think mouth or something. Yeah, for the socket. So I have it at home, but I forgot. In fact, I called my husband. I told him, "Oh my God, I actually forgot this charger at home." But yeah, so I had to ask someone in the hotel to actually give me. So they were able to give me, as I was able to charge for a few hours before I left. So I did all my tourist things. I visited some places that were really nice. Like this was my first stop. I really like this place, like a mall, but like the architectural kind of stuff, like a mall that you can actually visit. I took few pictures here and I actually love it. I love the pictures here, and just seeing places around and the structures here. Oh my God, I was amazed. Honestly, it was really beautiful. I mean, I can't exaggerate it. I don't know if my videos and pictures are actually doing justice to the structural buildings here. But honestly, I was really wild. Yeah, seriously, honestly, it's good to travel. If you have money, I beg, travel. see beautiful places, see different places, see Alaskans, see how people are actually living, and then meet different people. I didn't even know they speak French in this country, honestly. I don't know what I was expecting, but definitely not French. But when I got here and they were speaking bonjour to me, I was like, really? Like French? Honestly, so I thought maybe they were gonna be speaking something like maybe Belgium has its own specific language. I think that's what I was expecting, but not French. And it's like they were assuming that I actually understand French, so everyone was like speaking French to me, and people were actually looking at me like, oh my god, I mean, it's like, I had my tripod stand and I was taking my picture. I said I didn't even send anyone, but people were minding their own business too. People that were looking at me, they were just smiling like, oh, you look so beautiful. Some people were like, oh, you look so colorful, and some were like, and some were just like walking, doing their own thing. You see many people that actually doing their own touristing around. Everybody is minding their business. Nobody is actually nobody actually cares for anyone. I mean, I had my map with me, and it's a developed country, so it's not like the map is going to take you somewhere else basically. So I was just walking to places that I know that people visited a lot, and I was like, oh, okay, I can just do this on my own. Yes, I was actually really nervous. I mean, I don't even go on a solo date on my own, not to talk of actually going on a solo trip. I search and search. I mean, I asked some of my colleagues last minute and say, can you please just let's go to people that have British passport with them. I told them, can you let's go to Belgium, Brussels together. Most of them are like, no, I'm sorry, it's a last minute thing. I didn't plan for it, I can't go. So trust me when I say I was actually nervous. I wanted to go to with my husband, but it was going to be too expensive with the Spain trip we were planning. So I'm like, okay, it's fine, I'll just go there alone. I mean, it shouldn't be that bad, it's just for a night. But trust me, this actually break that barrier of, are you sure you can actually do a solo trip on your own? Because girl, I'm going to do this again. Like when I tell you that this trip opened my eyes to actually the big deal of actually going on a solo trip on your own. I mean, it's no big deal. I have my tripod stand. The only thing I actually forgot was the remote to my tripod stand. I wish I had that, but yeah, all the pictures I was taking, I was timing them. You can see it was not easy, like coming back and forth. I wish I had my remote control. My husband kept telling me, pack all your earring shares, like pack all your equipment that you're gonna use. I said, yeah, don't worry, babe, I packed all of them. I didn't know that thing was not attached. I removed it when I was actually shooting a video at home. But my point is that if you are actually thinking about taking a trip on your own and you are scared, this video, this my vlog is actually to tell you that you can do this. Don't be scared, just break that I cannot do this on my own, I'm too scared. What if you like it? What if you enjoy it? Yes, it might be really awkward for like 2 3 4 nights, but 1 2 nights, I mean, a weekend trip, solo trip on your own, it shouldn't be bad. I entered this church. I've never ever entered this church, but a church in my life. One, two. This church mode looks like a church that you see in movies and movies. Like, you don't understand. Like, I was just seeing how magnificent these structures are, and I was like, wow. Like, yeah, I know that some countries actually spend money in building churches, like mosques and all that. Them, I mean, the statues there and all that, you can actually see them. I'm like, this is actually nice. Like it's like you are exploring, and I think it's actually really an amazing thing to actually explore. Apparently, that's their king, that's their queen. They got married in this church and blah blah blah. So yeah, and yeah, it's like a cathedral. Yeah, that's what they call it, cathedral. And yeah, I like that. I actually really explored it because I've never been to one before. So this is actually like a really nice thing, new thing for me. So yeah, this is just around. This is the buildings around the church. Like, this is actually me showing you everywhere around it. You can see this big massive buildings everywhere. It's like it's this is right in the city, I know, but it's like everywhere. Like, this is like developed country basically. Here I was actually walking to look for the grand place, but I couldn't find it. I thought, I mean, let me just enter this place, it's not a big deal. I entered this chocolate. So Belgium has their own chocolate too. So I entered this chocolate place, and they were like, "Oh, can we?" Yeah, you had her when she said she wanted to actually give me some chocolate to try. I did try. They were really really nice, but because I got free chocolate in that shop for my kids, I didn't even bother. Just, I mean, it was just nice. So I entered this their shopping mall. This is supposed to be a mall, but I think there's a small museum there. I entered there, and then I thought it was free because they were like, "Yeah, oh, it's a museum," and I thought museum was free. Apparently, it's not free one, and it's a comic museum. I can't pronounce museum. Basically, it's comic museum, and trust me, I was thinking in my head, what am I looking for here? But yeah, it's a nice thing to see. I mean, I'm not a comic fan, so I thought, I mean, I might as well just do window looking or whatever it's called. I looked around, and yeah, it was really nice. But as I was walking out, the lady called me and say, did you pay for your ticket? And I was like, pay for what? He said, did you pay for your ticket? I said, no. He said, but why did you go inside? I said, oh, I thought it was free. He said, no, it was not free. I said, but you were looking at me when I was going inside. He said, yeah, but I was actually attending to someone, so I thought you had your tickets. I said, no, you should have called me to say, oh, this is not free. Do you have your ticket? There was no one to stop you. There was nothing. So I felt like it was free and the people were just buying something. And then she was like, oh, no, no, it's not free. You have to be really careful in Belgium, in Brussels. Nothing is actually free here, blah, blah, blah. I told her, oh, sorry. But yeah, I took cute pictures and I took videos around, and it was really nice to actually see. See, but if you're a comic fan and it's comic, you love comic characters and you watch all these Spider-Man and Superman and all that, you really like this place. I mean, it's everything comicky, basically. So yeah, it was really nice to see. So I was hungry, and they said you have to go to Belgium to try their waffles and croissant, whatever it's called. It's like, it's a French country anyway. So yes, I decided like, yeah, let me just try their waffles, even though I know that I don't really have money. But I was not expecting to pay like £12 for that waffles anyway. But it was worth it. It was really worth it. I mean, I ate that waffles and I licked the place. I didn't think it was going to be this nice. In my head, I was thinking, who even sent me to actually buy waffles and
Hi.
cream and chocolate on?
Hi.
But no, no,
Nice
no,
to
no,
meet
that waffle.
you.
Maybe because I was hungry. You know, when you're hungry, you can eat anything.
Oh,
But
sorry.
trust me
It's
when I
okay.
tell you that I really liked it. It was nice. This was the place I was actually really looking forward to. If you go to Brussels and you didn't visit this place, I mean, what are you actually doing there? I mean, look at this place. Look at this structure. It's stunning. If there is another word for how beautiful it looks, it was. I was just saying, wow, wow, wow. These buildings are. I mean, I don't know. They are out of this world. They are so beautiful. It's called the Grand Place. I was actually look. I had to walk 20 minutes to get here, but it was worth it, to be honest. Honestly, the structure, I don't know if they actually go inside, but I don't know what they actually do here. But these structures, even if they actually built for nothing, looking at them just give you some kind of joy. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but yeah, the sunlight streaming down on me, I was just happy. Honestly, I was just happy that I came for this solo trip. I was just really, really, really excited because I was just seeing all these buildings and these beautiful faces, everyone smiling at me, everyone saying hi, and you don't understand, no negative energy, no hating, everyone was just cool. And me, I was just a tourist, lonely, a big solo trip girl trying to actually do my solo. So this was a really nice, funny moment. I was taking my pictures and videos, and I had this guy come to me. He was sitting with his friends, and he came to me and said, "Can I take a picture with you?" I said, "Yeah, why not?" We took a picture together, and then I told him I was taking a video anyway. But yeah,
Do you want to take a
nice
picture?
trip alone. But yeah, it was really nice. It was time for my trip. It was time for me to go because I was trying timing myself, but I still did some little work, and it was just about, I think, 10 minutes down train station. I was looking for a train station or bus station. I had to ask someone, and she told me it was just around here. So yeah, I took a bus and train to my bus station that would take me to the airport. So yeah, yeah, it was really nice. I think the bus station was around there. Yeah, and yeah, it was just like that. My solo trip has ended. I didn't want to leave, but my flight was for later. I think 3 hours later. I have to get to the airport. I don't know how a busy airport is gonna be, and I cannot afford to miss my flight. But yes, this trip was worth everything. Like this trip was actually worth it. I'm definitely going to do this again. I don't know when, but when I tell you that I'm definitely going to take a solo trip again. Trust me when I say that. I actually really love that I did this. I let go of my fears and I actually did this trip. It was worth it, to be honest. I and thank God I bought my um to and fro bus ticket. Then it was about 35 euros. I think they spent it already. Yeah, 35 euros, which is about 30 pounds or 32 pounds basically. So it took me back to the airport, and yeah, I boarded my flight. I didn't have anything checking anyway, so I just did my normal passport stamp, and yeah, I went there and then go back to Manchester, took my car, and I drove home. Yes, I actually told my kids that I actually went to do my passport something, but I would definitely do this again. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I miss you guys so much. I've just been really lazy, not busy, too busy, but lazy to actually drop um something new on my girls talk and all that. But yes, I definitely would drop something really soon. But thank you so much for watching. Bye.